Does gun violence affect victims the most emotionally, physically, or financially, and why? Well, I like to start saying how every morning many families awaken to the devastating hardships of gun violence. It goes far beyond statistics and headlines, and doesn't matter about background or community. If you live in urban, suburban, or rural communities, there's gun violence. And viewed and faced by the victims, there's physical wounds, emotional pain, and financial hardships, not by the individual victim, but others as well, and those who care for them. Let's start by talking about the physical scars. These victims face severe uh casualties and injuries from gun violence. They suffer severe injuries, chronic pain, disabilities, especially a 15-year-old from February 14, 2018, who survived and the Scott Dale Douglas school was shot in the left leg. But physical scars doesn't affect the individual, it affects families as well. Those who take care of them are effective with, you know, messing up daily routines and their lifestyle, and that would affect them emotionally as well. The emotional toll of this, it gives people who face gun violence and view them with many emotions such as PTSD, depression, anxiety, and many more emotions. It doesn't affect them with emotions, affect them that um they can't uh focus, they can't go to school, they can't go to work with all this downside of what gun violence has affected them with. It causes mass grief, that it causes families and students, classmates, and teachers to grieve for them. But with all this physical and emotional pain, there's another consequence from that, which is the financial hardships. Suffering all this stops them from working, and without working, there's no money, or they're not working as often as usual, which cause them to not pay rent, not be able to pay for food, and especially the hospital bill that affects them, those that were in the hospital severely. It doesn't affect the caregiver or individual or family, but affects neighborhoods too. It lower costs the property values. It creates financial hardships for many people that were affected by gun violence. So you might be asking, what are ways we could help that aren't affected by gun violence, or those that poorly were poorly affected by gun violence? Well, that is moving forward. Moving forward together by supporting survivors and preventing gun violence can help a lot. We can help by donating food, housing, or any donations that is possible to help those that were severely affected by gun violence. We could protest to legislatives or um, any other places that could change the way we view gun violence with policies and laws. Or we could do what most towns here do, which is community gun buybacks. We could stop people from having guns in the wrong hands of kids, teens, and those who did the gun violence with the exchange of food, money, and any other rewards that officers or any other communities do. With all this, we could surely help those in need with that are affected by gun violence. I would give credit to the sources that opened me to the physical toll, emotional pain, and financial hardships. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.